What is happening, amphibious anglers? So a little bit different video for you guys today. I'm out here in Sanibel Island. Whoa. Just north of the island, about to go under the causeway here in, I don't know, half a mile. I launched right off the beach today. Just really didn't have any other option anywhere that really made sense for where I'm gonna fish today. So I do have some spots though that are far from where I'm gonna fish, but yeah, so we'll get a little workout in. I'm already out of breath from launching on the beach. It was just absolutely horrendous the way I had to do it. I need to get some new wheels for the kayak. I may have a little bit of wishful thinking, but I think I'm gonna try to troll on my way up to the causeway now, and I'm gonna throw this Nomad Designs DTX 125, which is large and in charge. Like I said, a little bit of wishful thinking, but you never know. And I got to cover a lot of ground anyway, so this is a real deep pocket of water channel right through here, so this could work. Could very well not work. We're coming off the cold front. It's been maybe 2 days since that big cold front hit, so I don't know. Something really small, honestly, but Dr. Juice, don't you know who's on the loose with Dr. Juice? Oh yeah, I got a bit right there. Where did that hit the bottom? Little trout. Wow. Wasn't expecting to find a trout right there. That's cool though. Wow, looked like he got either foul hooked before or something, but pretty little guy. Let's see here. Okay guys, we're coming up on one of the spots that I was excited to try. So we'll see. I've been following this mangrove line for a while now, and it has this real shallow bar all the way up. I don't know how well you can see that with the sun, but it's got this real shallow bar up there, and that's not necessarily bad, but the other side of it is always deep, which isn't necessarily good. We're still in the cooler morning hours. It's 10:30 right now, so tide is coming in all day, so it's not super high yet to get back into these spots. But I think we may have some luck here, and I'm excited to go try some of these other spots that I've picked out. So we'll see how productive this is, and I don't know. We keep our hopes up, be optimistic. But like I said, I think the bite is really going to be turning on right around the time when we're going to have to start heading out. So, but is what it is. It's fishing, right? So. Got something. Little Jack. Looks like he's been eating pretty good. My hands get wet. It's hard to set the hook on these guys when your hands are wet. That's why I have to choke up on the rod as much as I do. Nice. Oh, that looks like another Jack, yep. Nice, man. Jack. Oh. Oh, that one felt better too, man. He felt better and he popped right off right here. Dang. Oh, man. Oh, goodness. Nice. Come on, buddy. He still had some fight in him. All right. Wow. Oh, there he goes again. Come on, take it, take it, take it. Ooh. That was fun. Ladyfish that time. The Jack and the ladyfish. The one thing they have in common is that they're both roaming predators. They don't just sit in one spot and wait for, they're not ambush predators, like a lot of our other inshore species. And I say that, but what's funny is that I catch a lot of them using the same techniques. So I think they're just probably roaming around in here waiting for fish to come out. So similar to what, a lot of our other inshore species would do, except those species are just sitting in one place. These jacks and the ladyfish are moving around a lot compared to, oh, I had something again. Feels like it could be another ladyfish, probably. Gotta keep the tension on this thing. But you see, setting the drag on this is weird. Oh, that's probably another jack. Nice. Nice. Oh, this is a better one, dude. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. That drag's not loose anymore. Oh, that's a tarpon. That's a tarpon. Oh. Oh, wait. No, it's just a big jack. There's a tarpon following him. I gotta go back and watch that, dude, because that was crazy. Big jack. Oh, wait, is this a permit? No way. Oh. I got him good. It's a permit, I think. Wow. Wow. Holy smokes, dude. Good fight. Gotta watch out for this guy's teeth, too. He got some early chompers. Just I'll show you guys. Yeah. But I think it's an amberjack. I'll put it on the screen what it is, but he's pretty big. Alright. I would stick him in the water and revive him, but the best way to revive him is just to do this. He swam off good, so yeah, he wasn't out of the water too long, but sweet. Wow, that was a good one. That was a good catch. Man, that's sweet. So cool. Oh, that's a lady right there. They're swarming. I can see a lot. Wow, that was really, really cool to watch. I don't know how much of that you guys saw, but that was really cool to watch. Whoop. Well, that made things easy. Yeah, the ladyfish are not. Ladyfish are hard to spook. They're just chilling right next to the kayak right there like that. That was really cool watching them eat. Oh, all right. Let's get out of here. Got something on the troll, and it's a ladyfish. Or, I'm sorry, a lizardfish. Yeah, sorry, Derek. I know you're going to be watching, and I was on the phone with you when that happened, but this little guy went after it. He's probably wiped out, but yeah, just a little lizardfish. All right, this should be a similar setup where we can get on the other side of this thing and drop that back down. Oh. Puffer. Not cool, man, not cool. Godly. Wow. Just got a black grouper. All right, guys. Species number, who knows? Another grouper. Wow. Thought we had another little nibble there. Oh, we did for sure. Oh yeah. Lady. Come on, buddy. Wow, that was funny. Lizard fish. Wow. Oh no, it's another puffer. Oh, he ate the whole lure, man. Wow. These guys always get foul. Oh, that was disgusting. Just like spit right at me. This little tree line here is like the highway to, I mean, not up there. The grouper were pretty cool, but the ladyfish and that thing's like the highway to all the stuff nobody wants to catch. Wow. Sorry guys, I was right in the middle of eating and was just trolling, so go figure that would happen when I'm eating. But that's a big breeder trout. We're gonna put him back. Well, her. So we'll get her back in the water for a second. I'll let you guys get a good look at her. Nice. That's maybe pooping all over me. Wow. I don't know. That's probably close to What's up, amphibious anglers? So I just wanted to go over what we were using yesterday and do a little bit of a recap. We also didn't get to film an outro. I was in such a hurry to get back to the car, didn't even bother to do that, so I figured we would go over what we were using, a little bit of an in-depth on the rods as well as the tackle we were using. So I had 3 rods set up, and we mainly used one, and we trolled almost all day, so I'm not going to really go over the lures too much, just the rods and, you know, various lines, leaders, that kind of thing. So first off, we got the Daiwa BG 4500, definitely overkill for, you know, the inshore game that we were targeting. It's still good for something like what we used it for trolling. So that Daiwa BG 4500 is on a St. Croix inshore moho or moho inshore. Heavy power, fast action, 7'11", and all I was doing was setting the drag, you know, pretty loose, tight enough that when we were trolling, it wasn't pulling any drag, but loose enough that if a fish, you know, ran off with it, we would hear the drag start to go. The main line is a Power Pro 40-pound test braid. This one I have a fluorocarbon. This is 50-pound Seaguar, blue label, and there it is. Next up, we got a really budget-friendly medium heavy rod. This is a Daiwa Fuego 3000. Which pairs up really well with a medium heavy, and this is the medium heavy TFO Professional, 7 foot, and with that I got 15-pound Daiwa J braid, and this is about the best braid you can get for any rod. Doesn't matter if it's the 15, 10, 20. The Daiwa J braid 8 grand. It's not the blue one. It's actually, I got some right here. This right here, this is the exact line, so this is the best stuff you can get. The other Daiwa was good, but not as good as this stuff. And then I have what is, I believe this is 25, but it could be 30. Either way, I didn't catch anything that it would have really mattered, the difference of that 5-pound leader. And this is monofilament, just the Andes monofilament. So with that, I have the 20-pound or the 30-pound. Feeling it now, it's definitely the 30-pound. I thought that I had 25. I probably got 25 on the boat, but I just keep the kayak stuff and the boat stuff separate. That way I'm not leaving stuff behind. Moving on to the next rod, I got the Salt Strong Slam Stick 7.6 medium fast action. The Otis 2500, which is also a Salt Strong product, Fish Strong product. And you know, I'm not affiliated whatsoever with Salt Strong, but I do like their products, and it's funny because I have that on a Salt Strong Prawn Junior, and that's on a Haas weedless. I think it's a 3/16 ounce. I don't know, it wasn't in the package. I either used the 3/16 ounce or the 1/8 ounce. On that slam stick, I actually was using some Seaguar, which isn't something I normally do, but I just wanted to try it out, and it seemed to work good. I mean, I don't know if it worked any better than 15-pound mono like I normally would use. I normally would use the same brand, the Andy 15-pound mono for my leader with the lighter setup, the medium setup. But I was using the Seaguar Inshore 100% fluorocarbon, but normally I wouldn't use that, like I was saying. But I think the diameter of this is a little bit closer to 15-pound mono, but this is 20-pound fluorocarbon. Whatever, doesn't really matter. I only bought this specific Inshore brand because it came in a 100-yard spool, and all the other ones like the gold label, the blue label, all came in 25-yard spools, and I didn't want 25 yards. So the main line on this thing is 10-pound Power Pro, just regular 4 times braid Power Pro. If you're in the water, supposedly there's a slight difference between the mono and the fluoro, and being able to see the mono right away, whereas the fluoro, it refracts light or something like that, and you don't see it as much, but you got to be in the water. You won't see it like looking in a glass and putting the two lines side by side, which is something I've seen some tests done and whatnot. But the mono is supposed to have a lot more abrasive resistance, but I think it's just dependent on the diameter. Like I said, the 20-pound Seaguar feels just like 15-pound mono Andy. So I think the diameter is really what matters, not the material type. And I've caught a lot of fish on a mono leader, and I've caught a lot of fish on 30-pound mono, 20, 15. I don't have a lot of experience using mono any heavier than that. I think I may have used some 40-pound mono here and there, but not much. Maybe if I'm targeting like big snook, and I know for sure I'm gonna run into that big snook and I don't want to lose them. But any line in the water when I'm not fishing top water or whatever, I try to stay under 20-pound mono. But I don't know, I don't have any complaints on all these setups. I use the FG knot. FG knot's a standard thing for me. I don't stray away from that. Any line to leader connection, I'm always using the FG knot. On all my connections where I put a lure, like the Prawn Junior, I'm using a loop knot. And you can look up how to tie all these different knots. You can't really see it well, but you get the idea. If you've never seen a loop knot, you can get the idea of how it works. Just freely lets this lure move around, where if you use a clinch knot or anything that's on this, doesn't really give this lure as much action. So, and you can look all those knots up. I won't waste your time with that, but that's all I got for today. If you like me sort of doing this breakdown of the tackle we used and that kind of thing, let me know. I'll do this more often, but like I said, I had to film an outro anyways, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. We'll catch you next time.